Hello, humans and non-humans. I am Naomi Beth. I call myself the Naughty Oracle, and I'm starting with that because that centers me for this video that I am feeling drawn to share, and it's concerning. I wrote it down because I'm all over the place, and that's one of the effects that's happening with what's going on with me. So I'm calling this one, I think, the effed up effects of being outside my body. Right now, so it's morning when I'm recording this. I've had a heavy duty night of dream work and even physically slept in. I do my routine in the morning, so I have my celery juice and my protein ball for breakfast and a couple of cups of tea and brush my teeth and I'll get dressed, I do some yoga stretches to try to get myself back in the body. I've even been on the treadmill already this morning to try to get myself back in my body. So I've eaten, all the stuff that spiritual people say, oh, you need to ground yourself, go and eat something, do some exercise. I've even been outside and there's sunshine today. I've even been outside in the sun. The only thing I haven't done is my clearing techniques on myself yet because I was going to. That was my next step when I can't ground myself using all of those other techniques. I go to my pendulum and my clearing charts and start working on myself to clear whatever's affecting me. I do know with my psychic insight that I am not in my body. So I am somewhere else right now doing whatever that needs to be done. But that doesn't mean that I can't stop living this physical life. The thing is that if I'm not going to do the work, so meditation, etc., and spend the time during the day to tap into my psychic sight and get the messages that they want to give me, they send me off at night with my subconscious and take me away to wherever I'm needed to go. And then I wake up the next day and it may not be fully finished or processed. So I come into this physical body, but I'm not really here. So even when I walk outside in the sunshine, it looks like there's a veil. So these are the effects. This is what I'm talking about. So it looks like there's a veil over the whole image that I'm seeing. So it looks fake to me. It looks like a movie. So that's how how it feels and affects me. I haven't put my mic on today, so I hope the sound's okay. I haven't got that far yet. Anyway, so this is how not being in your body affects you. You become fumbly, you become clumsy, you become, you're using another aspect of your brain, the subconscious part, that's not necessarily here in this physical earth plane. And so it's hard. So you're still connected. So you're still connected so you can still function. I'm still talking to you. You still see me in the physical plane. But I'm actually, there's parts of me that have chuffed off, literally, and gone bye-bye. And so like, I feel myself doing other stuff over here, but I'm here. And, I've tried all those grounding techniques, those easy ones, and some days it just doesn't cut it because I'm still doing that work over there. So I have to acknowledge that work over there. So when I sit down with my pendulum and my clearing charts, I can find out what's happening, what work I am doing and processing, and then I can acknowledge it more closely. And then I can ask my teams to help me get back in my body. So whether it's a bit of soul retrieval work or whether it's clearing portals. Hang on, that was a big burp, wasn't it? So it must be soul retrieval at the moment. There we go. Okay, anyway. So the effects are really horrible, the way that you feel. And it's weird. it's weird. So when you can't ground yourself, when you can't put yourself back in your body, you are literally outside yourself, and you can't focus on conversations. You can't focus on paperwork crap that this world has. You can't, you can't do a lot of things. So sometimes I listen to music too. I put a bit of music on before. That helped to bring me back into this plane. Oh God, okay. So, and see, my head just went, and so I just went somewhere else, and I just saw them attacking a chord of mine. So, I'm conscious of it. And this is hard because I'm trying to be physical in this plane, in this earth plane, but it's hard because I'm seeing other shit going on. And I know other people don't have this and they don't see this stuff. And so that's what I was going to talk about, my psychic ability and how different it is. And how everybody's different. But yeah, I needed to pop on before I did my clearing for myself to talk about the psychic abilities, so that you get an idea of this is what happens. This is how I wake up, okay? And I have tried to ground myself into the earth plane, and it's not happening. And even visualizing techniques and stuff, I can't, because I'm always being sent over to what I'm processing. Okay. So if you're going through this too, know that yes, you have to get into that physical motion, and you can push yourself through it, and you can go through the motions of living on this Earth 3D planet, whatever, and keeping yourself grounded. But if you feel that you're really not right here and it's not good, and you feel like something's wrong, something's going on, it's not quite right, and why am I listening to this crap when I need to be over here doing this? That could mean that you're actually not in your body and you are over here doing this. So the more conscious and aware you become of it, the more you can go, oh, okay, I need that part of me to be over there processing whatever it is, but I also need to be here in the physical functioning, and being at this meeting right now and talking about money and finances and shit that keeps you grounded into this planet. So just understand that it's okay to be that way, because I know a lot of spiritual people are like, oh my God, you need this healing done, and you need to do this and you need to do that. No, sometimes you just need to sit and process the crap, okay? And sometimes that means you have to be outside your body and feeling like shit. And look, I'm aware of it, and I know, and I'm very glad that I don't have to go to a physical job. My job, paying bills and doing bookwork and stuff, I can do it when I feel focused, when my brain feels focused. And then on those other days when I don't feel focused, I do my ground. I have time to do that grounding. I have time to exercise. I have time to go outside. I have time to do my clearings. So it's very important to make that time for yourself when you are not in your body, to give yourself that time to find out, where the fuck have you gone? Okay? And even if it's just 10 minutes tapping in, going, hey, what's going on, girl? And just let yourself be conscious that there are other parts of you around other areas. So, yeah, I just wanted to tap in and talk to you about that, so that you could see it's not all rainbows and princesses and fucking unicorn tears shirt today. Got my bottled unicorn tears. It's not all that. It's not all that. Working with energy and going on this ascension process and the spiritual journey is fucking crappy some days. Absolute crappy. But it needs to be done. We need to shed the layers of ourselves that are no longer working. And sometimes our physical body doesn't want to let that go. So we're in two minds, literally. We only use 10% of the brain or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know the figures. I never remember facts because I'm not of this earth plane. So I never remember the numbers and things. Anyway, I just work with them and rearrange them. Cause havoc that way. Anyway, yeah, the rest of your brain, you're fucked off somewhere doing something. And if you aren't conscious of that, then you need to understand that you have those blocks with your psychic intuition. And yeah, okay. All right, so I've just gone along that thread of cord again, and my team's clapping. I don't know. You know, they stand around and clap me. This is what I see. It's weird. It freaks me out most days. But that's how my brain works. It's not with any tablets or, you know, any drugs or anything like that. My brain has always just done this, and I have always been aware and always tapped into my imagination. And I didn't realize that others didn't for a long, long time. So I've had to play a part, and I've had to play a part on this planet. And it's been tough. But now it's time to talk so that these young ones coming in can really change the systems and enjoy being who they naturally are. More aware, more open, and they really see through all the acting and the conditioning. So, but this is not going to last, okay? Yeah. So the more and more people are aware of, you know, the transition of where we are right now, we're physical, trying to be physical. And it's a difficult process because there's processing happening up in other dimensions and other variables. And it's hard to get back into the physical space some days when you're doing this work. Okay, I'm done. All right, like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, you can email me at thenaughtyoracle@gmail.com. Yeah, and see how you go with that information that's coming through. And then I'm going to go clear myself now, and then I'm going to talk about how my psychic site works. So that will be the next video, and I'm upload both this week. That's coming up. Okay. Bye for now.